Bombay is one of India's oldest cities. It is also one of its busiest cities. There is a great shortage of housing in Bombay, and so millions of poor people live in slums, where mud huts are crowded close together. Many of the houses have thatched roofs and walls of bamboo and mud. Vishnu and her family live in one of the mud huts. She starts her day by rising early and preparing breakfast and lunch before the family awakens. Kumar is Vishnu's husband and the father of the family. As he awakens, he wakes his son, Satya. Both must be up in time to go to work, for Satya, who is 12 years old, works every day to help support the family. Every morning, Vishnu goes to get fresh water from the faucet. She must do it early because the community water faucet is shut off at 10 o'clock. Tap water is used for drinking and cooking. In the morning, Kumar breaks a twig from a tree. He chews the end to make it soft. Then he uses it for a toothbrush. Every morning, Satya has his shower at the community well. And every morning, in the Indian tradition, Vishnu greets her husband by touching his feet. This morning, like most mornings, Vishnu serves a bread called chapati, green vegetables with a mixture of Indian spices called curry, and a thick bean soup. Vishnu will eat later, after her men have left. Most of the family's meals are filling, but they are low in nutrition. In the lunch boxes that Satya and his father take with them are bread and leftovers from breakfast. Kumar pauses to ask for a blessing on his day's efforts and is off to work. Satya walks about 4 miles to work. On his way, he passes through a fishing village. Village men and women work on the morning's shrimp catch. There are the drying racks, the women cleaning fresh shrimp, and baskets full of shrimp on their way to market. He stops to watch the washermen and women do their laundry. Poor families like Satya's cannot afford these launderers, but some of Satya's neighbors earn their living by working here. Satya walks to work to save train fare, and because there is so much to see in Bombay's busy streets and bazaars. The ear cleaner conducts his business on the sidewalk. The barber walks from street to street, setting up shop wherever he finds a customer. The knife sharpener sets up his grindstone in the street. The lemonade vendor's stand is very popular in hot, humid Bombay. Satya spends his working hours here, in one of the busier parts of downtown Bombay. The motor scooters and motorcycles lined up by the sidewalk have been left there for Satya to clean. This is the work he does every day. In the middle of the morning, many people stop for tea and a snack. Sometimes the young men sitting nearby invite Satya to join them. He enjoys the treat and the company. But soon, a new customer arrives and Satya's called back. Satya's customers appreciate his good work. For this kind of a job, most of them pay him about half a penny. Sometimes, if Satya is very lucky, he may even get as much as a whole penny. His earnings are usually about 15 cents a day. After the morning's long walk and hard work, Satya is ready for lunch. He often chats with his friend, the sidewalk food vendor. His friend sells an Indian treat called pan, which is made of oriental spices and nuts. Some workers have lunch brought from their homes on these carts. Some buy refreshing coconut milk. Or a cool popsicle made of crushed ice and sweet flavoring. Satya goes back to work after lunch, rested and energetic. But today there are not many cycles to clean, and he leaves early to join his father. He has earned only 10 pennies. Many things along the way attract Satya's attention, and he is tempted to spend some of his money. He is especially tempted at the candy stall, but he knows he must use his money for the food his mother expects him to buy. Every day, he stops for fresh vegetables. Today, he spends all of the 10 cents he has earned. This is the construction site in one of the better neighborhoods of Bombay, where Satya's father works. Kumar has never been to school and has had no chance to learn a skill. His job is to pour baskets of cement for the floors and walls of this building. Satya knows that he will probably have a job like this when he grows up. Like his father, and like many other children his own age in India, Satya has not been to school. He will probably have no chance to learn the skills he needs for a better job. Satya is attracted by some boys playing a game called cricket. Boys in this neighborhood don't have to work to earn a living, so they're able to go to school and spend their free time playing. Kumar has earned about 70 cents today. This is not a steady job, and he is often out of work. He earns about $200 a year, just enough to pay the rent on his small house and to buy some food and clothing for his family. There is no money for luxuries. The children in this neighborhood have a different way of life. They go to school and live in nice homes with neat, well-kept yards. Some of them live in large villas with big gardens and cars. Such neighborhoods usually have their own playgrounds and parks. But most people in India do not live this way. Many are so poor that they have no homes and must live in the street on cots or mats or only on rags without any shelter except a blanket or a thin sheet of cloth. These people are much worse off than Satya and his family. Satya has a poor house in a poor neighborhood, but he knows that he'll have a new warm sweater this winter, and he's sure of his mother's love. After work, he enjoys games like children everywhere, near his family whom he loves and who love him.